Thank you for being here. I'm Jaden. We're Roll to One. I'm excited. This campaign has been a wild ride, lots of fun, lots of improv, but also lots of planning. So thank you so much for being here with us. I'm Jaden. Like I said, I'm here with Joey. I'm here with Quentin. I'm here with Ross. I'm here with Taylor. That was in opposite order of how I normally would address them because they're right to left. Obviously, the last couple, I don't know what I'm saying. It's almost like reality is warping around me at this point. So,
I mean, you do make the reality for this game.
Oh man, that's
He's the avatar.
You know, I had a really.
He's the avatar.
I'm the avatar of reality.
When we beat the game, he's going to disappear.
I had a conversation with some of my friends about how the dungeon master is not in control. The players are in control. The dungeon master is just reacting.
I actually saw something. Sorry, I'm going to do this really quick. I saw something here recently where they said the game master just sets up the game, the scenario. The players choose whether it is Mission Impossible,
the music,
Benny Hill, or I can't remember what the other option is.
Three
And they
Stooges.
said, and somehow it always ends up being Benny Hill music.
That's funny.
Yep.
Anyway, that was the whole experience. Without further ado, what is it? It's this button. Thank you. We're gonna Whispers of Old Harbor. Let's do it. All right. So the group discussed amongst themselves at the diner that they had some minor control over reality, learning sort of the beginnings of that rule. Then they headed to Marcella at the promenade and interrogated her. They discovered that the temple/lantern lay underneath the gazebo at the center of the park space, and atop it is a strange statue that seems to coincide with how many pearls you have. Now, you realized that Marcella has no intent to stop Cthulhu, and instead wished to control reality itself. Soon after, the Lizardtail Syndicate fired their weapons at the group and managed to keep themselves alive and on the road, killing all of the lizards.
Except the leader.
Except the leader, who you now have in your trunk.
Yes.
All right. We're on the road. Where are we going?
Where are we going, Harry? You're driving.
Great question.
Do you hear me?
I'm in the process of rolling that right
Oh,
now.
I did
Charlie
that.
Stearns, Sammy Cardiano, Harry Henderson, Catherine Elwood.
That is an 8. So I will.
You hear me? But another tattoo.
I'll say there's a glitch.
Yeah.
I will choose to take harm.
Okay. Takes one
Okay.
harm. He gets to choose the glitch.
Transfer some pain from
Yep.
one
my
to
God.
the other.
I wonder how much harm I've taken this game.
I just turn to Sammy and I say, I swear to God, if
Hey.
I die from healing you, I will haunt you for the rest of your life.
Yeah, all
And
right.
you know
Yeah,
I
you know
have
what?
the power to do that.
You know what? I'll let you get shot next time.
Fans, if you can tell us exactly how much damage Sammy has taken in this game, we will love you.
That's
Put it
funny.
in the comments.
We need to do like a wiki stats of
Yes.
like all of
How
his-
much harm?
how much harm has he taken?
How much harm Harry has negated?
And how many times has Sammy been healed, and for how much?
And how many times have I bulldozed over Taylor talking?
Too many by that. Level.
We had a discussion about that. I've done a lot less since that day. So, all right.
That was fun. Just Taylor's look.
Fans, just so you're aware,
That's right, he has.
they are married now, and Taylor has already sought out her revenge.
Yeah, if you're seeing this, we might not ever be able to record again.
That's funny. How do you spell revenge? Divorce?
Oh, I was going to spell it Murder.
Oh, she's just gonna kill me. Okay.
All right.
They love each other. We're just kidding.
Duh. Drive. Where are we going?
All right. We need somewhere a little bit more private. Nature reserve.
How about we go to the basement of the hotel?
Nearby.
What is Marcella's reaction to that statement?
She is unconscious.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yes.
right.
I knocked her out.
Nailed it.
I don't know. I'm open to suggestions. I'm thinking nature reserve. It's out of the way, and
Go.
Just,
It gets her
yeah.
body. It gets her away from the pyramid. So
Yeah.
let's go
yeah.
there.
Okay. Nature
Go to that
reserve.
house.
Well,
The
that's
cabin
like
in the reserve. Yeah.
that's like a half a night's walk.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we'll just go to the ranger's dead, so we can just use the
He was dead?
I thought he was.
No.
No, I
Oh,
don't think so.
Okay, we'll just go to the ranger station and see if he's there.
dog.
Yeah.
Lori!
Yeah, so you go.
The real hero.
You go to the You go to the nature preserve, and you get to the outside of the nature preserve, and you pull up, and you're able to go to the door, and the door is open, and there is a man who is sitting there with his feet up, and there is a dog that is just like on the ground. It is a basset hound, big ears, sloppy face.
Harry's gonna go in. It's like, hey girl, how you doing, Lori?
And he goes, hey, hi, hey, can I help you?
I
I just pointed him.
Yeah.
Tell him to leave.
What's his name? One sec. I'm gonna look to see if I can find his name.
I mean, he can just be the ranger.
Right.
His name is Franklin.
His name is Franklin.
Franklin Castro.
Hey, it's Franklin.
Oh, that's a throwback. Hey, Franklin,
Yep.
can you leave for a little bit? And
Is this police business?
Yes.
yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yep.
And he walks out, forgetting that there's a dog in there.
Yes.
He
Oh, we
walks
kept
out
it on.
and sees Catherine and I pulling Marcella out of the car
Oh, and there's
tied
somebody
to
in
a
the trunk.
chair.
Looks.
I could just carry her.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
You went in with him though.
Right.
He's a ranger, so technically he has some authority in
This is
police
true.
matter.
Yeah.
But you told him to leave, and he's leaving.
I was
Because you're the
saying
detective. You outrank him. So.
Right. All right. So we take him in, and then you guys are, as you're taking her in, I'm going to get the lizard out.
You guys pull her up the steps. It's clunk, clunk, clunk on the way up, and then you
She's
bring her in the
just
building. Yeah, she's out. And the guy's in the trunk. And I just imagine that the ranger's just standing out there kind of waiting. Maybe he puffs a cigarette.
Yeah.
I'll go get the guy in the trunk.
Harry will go with him to help get the lizard
No, I
out.
just want to. I can't do this, but I just want to like where he's hogtied, grab him and throw him over my shoulder like he's
Sure.
this little guy.
He's not small. He's a normal-sized man.
Yeah.
But you are...
A tank.
Large.
And you just
Same
sort of
here.
like hold him and then hold it like this, and you got him.
You're
Right.
hauling him like a bale of hay, basically.
And I'm gonna look over at Frank while he's smoking, and I'm just gonna like shoo him away. He's like, "Hey, go have a long lunch, and I'll bring you a receipt. I'll pay you back."
You can take the dog if you want.
Come on. And she like down the steps.
Trips over her ears.
Oh.
And then gets up next to him, and he's like, "Come on!" And then she looks up, and then they go.
Okay. All right. So, Marcella's still out. So I'm gonna put Mr. Lizard Man in the chair that Frank was sitting in there. It's like,
Spins around.
yeah. So, I'm gonna ask you questions,
Sure.
and you are gonna answer truthfully, and I will know if you don't.
Okay.
What is your name?
My name is Dominic Andretti.
All right, Dominic.
Like Italian name I could come up with.
You're good. All right. Why were you trying to kill Marcella?
Because we were told to.
Who told you?
Our boss.
And his name is?
His name is Terrence. He said if we didn't hear from him, to start scratching off names.
Who are some of the other names?
Well, it was pretty much anyone that knew. So it was pretty much Marcella. I'm not sure where Sinclair is, but he's on the list. Terrence was the guy who shot Gerald Waterford in the face.
Right.
Oh, we left him in the burning house.
Yeah, he's dead.
Wait, was he in the house or was he down below?
No, I think we
we
got into the
killed him.
firefight because he had a couple goons show up.
Yeah,
Right.
he's
Okay.
dead.
I just couldn't.
He's for sure dead.
Right. No. Yeah. No. I know he's dead. It was like. All right, Dominic.
Dom.
What do you know about Marcella's plans?
I don't know jack shit.
Is
So-
it truth or a lie?
It's truth. He's a goon.
All right.
I also
Terrence
know
is
I'm not.
dead.
We figured he was dead. That's why we're doing this. And look, me telling you I figure I'm dead. You killed the rest of my friends.
That's not how we work. We are not going to kill you. And Harry.
You say that's not how we work, and Harry's like, not Harry. Sammy's like,
And Charlie goes,
I'm not going to kill this guy. I mean, you put him in jail for the rest of his life for attempted murder. I'm just saying it's not how we work after we were the ones that killed his 5 friends is kind of silly.
and Charlie goes,
that was self-defense.
and
you didn't kill Terrence.
And Charlie goes,
He's in jail.
Oh.
he is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we killed him.
No,
It's if he didn't show up to start checking off names, and you guys are saying he's dead, which is why he said, I'm telling you I'm gonna die. Like, it doesn't matter.
Oh no, that means if we all say it and well, we don't necessarily believe it. I was gonna say we could make him actually be dead.
I for sure thought we killed him.
No, I remember it now because that's when we ran into Arthur at the police station. It was after we threw him in jail.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Leave him in the
That's
fire.
why we were at the police station.
Somebody made the wise decision to not. Not me. For sure, I was like, leave him.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Okay. For sure, I said leave him.
Okay, so he thinks
Okay.
he thinks we're gonna kill him. Okay, cool.
All right. What do the lizards have planned? Did Marcella and Sinclair hire you to do anything for the promenade celebration in a couple days?
No, Marcella hired us to be guns, spies, and to pass along information to the higher ups.
What kind of information?
Really just hand notes. It wasn't really I didn't say shit.
You didn't read him?
No, why would I?
You're not
nosy?
curious?
I mean, sure, but I don't get paid for curiosity. I get paid to, deliver. And I
right.
get paid to shoot and
All right.
all that.
All right. Well, Dominic,
Go ahead.
wh-
I'll keep my eyes closed.
We're not going to kill you.
we're not going to kill you. What I am going to do, though, is I am going to put you back in the trunk of the car so that you can't hear what we're saying. And
Hey,
then
can I give a little bit of insurance?
Insurance?
Bang! Whack!
Insurance. Bang.
Insurance? Whack!
now we're going to have to carry him out, Sammy.
But if we leave him in the trunk, he can't breathe.
It's not airtight. It's just hot.
I don't care. It's October.
Just put him in the back seat for now.
All right.
October in New England, he'll be comfortable.
All right. So we leave the handcuffs on him, and we're going to take him back out to the car. Do we want
get
him?
out of the...
He's whatever. You put him away. It's not.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. All right. So then I come back in and it's like, all right, guys. What's the plan? We have today, tomorrow, and then
And that's it.
and Saturday is when it all goes down.
Saturday morning, the announcement, the event, the
Wait.
party.
Need to figure out how to see the different reality of the pyramid at the hotel.
Well, how did you see the pyramid at the blueprint?
Looked
By
at it.
sitting down.
He looked at it from
A different angle.
below.
So we need to go below.
Yeah.
All right. So
Hotel basement.
probably
Is there like a sink in here at all?
A sink?
in the ranger station.
Sure.
I'm gonna go fill up a cup of water and splash Marcella.
Blah, blah, blah. Ah.
Hello, Marcella.
Hello.
We've done it. We lit the third lantern. It's all over.
I don't believe you.
Why? You don't know how long you've been out.
You don't believe that we lit the first 2?
It's Friday. We did it last night.
You see
bet.
her face sort of just go white, and she's thinking. Like putting pieces together.
Why do you look so nervous?
Because this doesn't make sense.
What doesn't?
Never mind.
No, never minds. There's no
Oh,
point in hiding anything now.
The
It's all
Federal
just done.
Bureau of Investigation are on their way right now.
FBI doesn't exist at this time.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm looking that up.
It's Pinkertons.
The
FBI.
Pinkertons are on their way.
FBI doesn't exist until like the 50s or 60s.
Really?
Yeah.
I 100% believe you. I'm just going to look it up too.
So, she just goes, whatever you said is on their way. And she goes, well, I tried.
Indeed.
What happens to you now?
Well, I'm up to your whims, I suppose. There's that word again. Whims.
Oh.
FBI exists. 1908.
Color me surprised.
Bureau.
Okay.
They were just the Bureau of this. What?
He said he called him surprised. Surprised.
We don't have the paintbrush anymore.
No, we don't.
So what exactly was the point of doing all this? Like, how was this going to benefit you?
He thought it was going to go well and everything, and then it just didn't. And now your brother sold you out and is on his way to New York. And
Why would he sell me out? What did he say?
it doesn't matter. He told us everything. We're just trying to corroborate his story before we let him go to New York.
You haven't lit the third lantern.
There's no way for you to know, for sure.
We believe that we have.
Nope.
What makes you so sure?
I'm sure.
She just believes. She's trying to do her weird reality thing that doesn't work anymore now that he's gone.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna
Hey.
read her thoughts. Sorry.
Go ahead and roll whatever your choice is, plus sharp.
Whoa. Oh.
Wow, that thing just launched itself out of there.
8. 1.
Okay. I have an idea. I'm not sure if it's very Harry-like.
Well, tell me and I'll do it if it's not.
Right. Harry's gonna pull out the knife. And he's gonna be like, Marcella, this can go one of several ways.
Oh, yeah, I'll do it.
Before
We-
that, hang on.
Yeah.
Well, in the midst of that,
Uh-huh.
where did it go?
Where did it go? She's thinking it was Thursday, right?
Yes.
And she's thinking if it's Friday, then they should be outside setting up downtown for the event. And she looks at the four of you and sees that you're wearing the same outfit from before and sees through your stuff, sees through your ruse. And so she understands that that's just not true. Where did it go? Well, it never left. She knows she knows the jig. She's not believing any of your crap.
Not very smart, this guy.
Yeah. So Harry has the knife out and he makes it obvious that it is the knife, the octopus knife. It's like, Marcelo, this can go a couple of different ways. I don't want to do this.
I don't want you to do this.
But someone here would not hesitate for a second to do what needs to be done. He holds his hand out. I'm not handing it to him yet. No one knows you're here.
Just give me the pearls and do it.
No. We can handle if something comes out of you. We can handle it.
Charlie cracks his knuckles at that.
Where do you go when you take the pearls and die?
We could leave you here and come back for you later, but someone else may find you, and you won't have your pearls to protect you. We have your pearls, and we will not give them to you. If you tell us, we'll do our best to protect you and make sure that you do not suffer tentacles coming out of you or get turned into one of those monsters. it is getting to the point where we have to do what we have to do.
No, I understand.
Where do you go?
I don't know. I just
So-
know that you don't turn into one of those things if you take the pearls.
Harry will go over. It's like,
I'm gonna cover Marcella's mouth.
pick up the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Harborview Ranger Station.
Yeah, hello. I'm looking for a Catherine Elwood.
Can I ask who's calling?
Yeah, it's her dad.
I forgot.
I was like, what is that? Oh no, other.
Interesting. This is the Harborview Ranger Station. Why would you be calling here for? You're Elwood, right? Mr. Elwood?
Yes.
Why are you calling the ranger station?
I was told she was on her way up here. I'm assuming that you know.
Who told you that?
You did. Wait a minute. Hang up.
He ran into the actual park ranger. Wait, no,
What?
the park ranger's just standing outside smoking.
No,
left.
he left.
He left?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
but
Wait, no, because Jaden said he just went outside for a smoke.
no, but
no,
then we
no.
sent him.
After that.
Yeah, and then I told
Okay.
him go for a long lunch.
Got you, okay.
Well, Catherine, your father's on his way.
Here?
It sounds like maybe. He was asking for you. He somehow knew you were up here.
Hang on.
My guess is our boy Frank and Laurie may have told him.
Lori starts talking. Listen,
I
I'm
answered the
too
phone.
old.
Yeah, so we she
on.
went up to the. That's Laurie's voice.
I'm too old to deal with this stuff anymore.
Didn't I talk to him on the phone before?
Yeah, you talked to him literally yesterday. You talked to him because he had called Waterford.
To ask him what? I don't remember. I didn't write it down.
Conversation didn't last long.
All right.
He just asked if he could talk to him, and then you said, "I'm the maid." Oh, Jackson Shepard. Go watch Orbit 21.
An inadvertent plug.
Okay, well, I don't know where he's at anyway. I'm guessing.
Okay.
So we should probably skedaddle soon.
All right. What I think.
Weren't they after your dad to be their fourth?
No, they were.
I don't think so.
No, not him.
All right.
Music was getting too intense.
I released
Alright.
Marcella's mouth.
All right.
Have you spoke to my dad at all?
You talked to Marcella?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you ask?
It's my father. Him and I are on great terms, you could say.
You may have contacted him to see if he was the owner of the fishery.
Yeah, I talked to your dad.
Recently?
I define recent.
Within the past few days.
Yeah.
About what?
About... Eventually you'd find out. About his muscle.
What?
About the syndicate that he helps run.
Is he the leader of the lizards?
You're the one asking questions.
Probably.
All right.
Isn't it great that it's in my name?
I mean, they both have L's. Lizard,
Elwood.
Elwood.
It's a bad joke.
I know.
Like what? Okay.
Bad joke. All right. Well,
We're fine.
yeah. Well,
He's got 3 people to go through. We're fine.
unless he.
He brings more lizards.
I don't care. We've killed every lizard we've come up against.
So
Except
far.
for the one that's in the back seat right now that I can knock out in a punch. So I ain't worried about him.
All right.
He's actually probably more mad at me than you, truthfully.
All right. Do we wait for What's your dad's name? It's not Ed. It's your grandfather.
Correct.
Did you ever give him a name?
We definitely did. I don't remember.
Yeah.
We did, but I'm like,
Mr. Elwood.
Yeah.
Let's just go with that.
Yeah, you'd be more
Kurt.
formal anyway. So.
Right. All right. Do we wait for Mr. Elwood, or do we go?
I would say if he's already in cahoots with this lady here, I'd imagine he's not going to be much help to us. So, I would say probably move along.
All right. Do we go to the Elwood estate, or do you think Mr. Elwood would expect
Hotel.
Go. How are we gonna sneak Marcella into the hotel?
Oh. I forgot about her.
Loading docks. Every hotel has a back entrance.
I
What's
think
the- oh,
we
go ahead.
dump her off the dock. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
You better be kidding, Sammy.
Yeah,
We're not-
we're not done with her.
What are we doing?
Wait, what were
How
you
do you? What's the best way in? I'm asking Marcella. To your hotel.
It's not my hotel.
I'm sorry.
It's not in my name.
Okay. Like you don't really control your brother.
I wish I controlled my brother, but it seems that he's been doing things all by himself.
Meaning what?
Means what I just said. Kill me or don't.
I knock her out again.
I know.
Little
She's
tooth
gonna-
flies too.
I know how I feel.
She's gonna have a concussion.
She already probably does.
Oh, yeah.
To go unconscious in a blow is equals concussion.
Yeah. All right. Where are we going, guys?
Hotel.
Hotel.
Okay. Hotel. All right. Sammy, you want to call your boys? Tell them to find a way to clear the back entrance so that we can.
Yeah, I got some friends that can do some work.
All right. So we head to the hotel.
Right. After Sammy calls from the ranger phone to tell his boys to.
I'm gonna use one of my moves. Friends on the Force.
Okay.
And give a friend of mine who's a police officer a little dial on that phone before we leave.
Is it a police officer from this area? From
It's I have friends on the Force,
Yep. Cool.
so I can act under pressure and get in touch with them. And I basically am gonna be like, I need you not on anybody's orders except for the chief's to shut down construction for the day at the promenade.
Okay, roll to act under pressure.
It's like, how did I not know that you had?
He's been
some-
waiting to pull it till now.
And why would he tell you?
Yeah. Wait, no. No.
12.
Wow.
Wow.
So he calls and he goes, hello? And you say that. And he goes, are you? Excuse me. Do we want to? Okay. All right.
No harm done. No harm done. Just
All right.
on orders of the chief. And you could even the chief on orders from Marcella Copperfield.
Sure. I mean, you're the boss, so. That's it.
Go.
Why didn't you tell me you have people?
It's
in
not
my
it's not a
force?
conversation that we have to have right now.
We're gonna talk about this.
Oh, we got to talk about so much, but we don't have to right now. Don't worry about it. Nobody's gonna get hurt. We're fine. I came here for a very different reason than we currently are still here.
It's Johnson, isn't it?
I can neither confirm nor deny. But I remember I came here to do something arguably more illegal than what we're doing. So I had
Ethically,
Charlie just
What-
sits
what-
there and he's like, you know what? He kind of has a point, weirdly enough.
okay. Well, let's go to the hotel, and then we can have. Yeah, let's go to the hotel and see what we can do.
All right, to the hotel.
To the hotel.
So you guys are
the Three Lanterns logo.
Yeah. It's cute. You guys arrive at the front of the hotel. You pull up, lock the car, put the thing, check in the guy in the trunk. He's like, just poof, again, whatever. And then you head through the front door. There's a...
With Marcella?
Are you bringing her in?
Well, are we leaving her in the car?
I don't know what you're doing.
Oh, so
Well,
we were going to go
then-
into the back.
I'll also
You
call.
can peek the windows down, lock it. and
I'll
move on.
call Frank and Tony and have them have us go in and then have them
guess
come
they-
pull the car around.
Frank does.
Have them pull the car around to the back so that we can meet them back there. But
Gotcha.
we'll go in the front door.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So you guys go in the front. The doorman opens the door and says, to the police and to Charlie, he's like, yep, sure, you're welcome to come in. And then as you two approach, he says, are they with you?
Yeah, but they're with me.
Okay. And he finishes opening the door, closes it for you as you enter the hotel. It's lavish, beautiful, red velvet. It's got this gold kind of accent in the space.
Is this a different hotel than what Sammy's staying in?
Correct.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, this is the one that's part of the promenade.
This is the
construction.
Promenade Hotel.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, you're good because his is in the business district,
Okay.
different than the promenade.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay.
And so you go into this really lavish space, and you see that there is a central 3 elevators, one in the middle, one on the side, or one on the other side, and you're able to use them at your leisure. But everything's functional. Lights are on. You see some people stacking papers at a desk, looking through, double checking things. You see some people who are spraying the round edge of the stairwell, those kinds of things. There's a lot of cleaning going on, a lot of preparations going on because this thing opened in 2 days.
Do we beat the police officers that I called here? Because I would have hoped for them to clear out the building.
Oh, you're saying clear the building. You're saying stop construction. is
Stop
what I heard.
construction. Well, I meant get everybody out.
Clear the premises.
Gotcha. So yeah, then basically, as you arrive, those people are being escorted out of the building
great. Yeah,
by
I
the
just
police.
I just wanted to check.
And then they kind of nod to Harry, and then they look at Sammy, and they're like,
Yeah, he's consulting with me.
"Okay, all right, everybody out, everybody out." And then the doorman's opening the door politely for all of them. Thinking that they're out of the building.
All right.
It was quite a collection. A lot of people on every floor.
Right.
But yeah.
All right. Well, considering the last 2, we had to go down low.
Let's
Let's go to the back dock.
let's get our assistant.
Surprise might be there.
You what?
Right.
Your boys?
Yeah.
Yeah, you go back
Okay.
there, and they're there opening the back entrance thing. And they're looking around, and they're looking in one of the boxes, and he's like, "Christmas crap? What's this Christmas crap doing here? They're getting ready already?
Tony,
My gosh, it's almost October. Oh, hey, what's going on?
did you bring the car around?
Oh yeah, it's right over there.
Thank you.
All right. Well, should we bring Marcella in?
Yep. Hey,
Alright.
boys. Go home.
Home? Yeah, they high five, and they're like, "We must have made a fortune coming here."
Take Lilith with you.
Take Lilith. Okay, all right, we'll stop by the hospital. Good luck. And they go, and they fly.
Hey,
Hey,
don't eat anything at the hospital.
No, I don't like pudding. I know it's weird.
Thanks.
All right,
right.
they leave.
And they're out of the picture.
They are.
So while you guys are out back gathering Marcella, I'll be going to the elevator and figuring out how to operate it to get us to go down from there, since it'd be easier to haul Marcella in a chair in an elevator than carrying her downstairs.
All right, so you guys go to the elevator, and there are only up buttons.
Okay.
Interesting.
Stairs.
All right.
You go to the stairs, and there are only upstairs.
Is there a service elevator in the building?
You look for a service elevator. There is a service elevator, and only goes up.
Okay.
However, you go inside the elevator, and you need to investigate a mystery. Yeah, everybody's like, "I'm doing it." You guys know what happens if you fail, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Eight.
7.
8.
11.
What was it? Plus sharp. Stats. Where are they? 9.
All right, you guys know how many questions you have each. Ask them at will.
What is being concealed here?
Being concealed here is there's a button in here somewhere. It's got to go down. You know it's got to go down.
Where'd it go?
It's a great question. Really poignant moment. Where'd it go? Well, do you believe that there is one?
Yeah,
Yeah. There has to be.
there has to be. Guys, it's got to be a basement. She talked about it.
Oh, there most certainly is.
You guys all believe there's a button?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep, there's a button. Right there. Like it's always been there.
And Marcella is still out, correct?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, we
unless
know
you
she
want her,
can't
unless you want her to be awake.
No,
No, not
no.
yet. We're going to wake her up as we light the lantern. Look what we did!
We'll wake her up in the pyramid and be like, "We're here." That way.
Ta-da!
And we're gonna leave you.
Oh
no. Okay. So it just appears like underneath, like
What?
No, that doesn't appear. It
What
was
can it
always
do?
there.
it was okay.
It was always there.
It was always there. All right.
What?
What can it do?
What can it do? It can go down. No, I'm just kidding. What can it do? Well, Charlie has the most history with places like this, and Sammy and Harry have experienced similar phenomenon.
I think I have once.
Have you ever been a participant in the strange elevator scenario?
Maybe not.
No.
I think all of them. No, they just appeared at the table. They didn't go through the elevator
Correct.
at one time. Yeah. So no. You
But those
haven't.
two have because they went up to space.
Yeah.
They
Literally
went to
and
space.
figuratively.
Super funny.
Going on a trip.
All right. So, but there is a button there.
I press it.
You press it.
What was it?
I don't know.
So you press it
Harry's
and
like,
it ignites in a color as it like sort
What
of
color?
it's like a light comes on behind it and then
Answer the question.
Like yellow.
It was not
It was just
thing.
it just illuminated.
yeah, it illuminates. But then in
I
that
love-
moment
she's
it
like,
waits
"I
for a
don't
second
believe
and it
you."
just goes ding
I believe
and the
it's
door opens and there's a small monkey
No. Oh,
that
I'm
walks
just gonna
in.
Be...
and it has a little bellhop hat fez type scenario and it walks in and then it just like climbs up on a stool that isn't there and then beneath it a stool appears and then it wags its finger and presses the down button.
It's like, my apologies, good sir.
I'm gonna just be like, what?
And then it goes
Charlie just looks at him and goes, "Do you run the elevators for all 3 of them?"
it nods its head.
And then Harry's just gonna look at Catherine. She's like, just go with it. This isn't the weirdest thing you've seen today.
Harry,
Yeah, right.
give me the knife.
The knife for the monkey?
Okay.
No, we're not killing the monkey.
I'm not going to kill the monkey. I just don't want you to have to do
The
something you don't
monkey
want
like
to do.
hears you saying, "We're not killing the monkey." He backs up against the wall.
I just don't want you to have to do something you don't want to do.
Against who? Is Marcella in the
Against-
elevator?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did she see the monkey?
Against
go-
anybody.
she's
She's still
out.
not
She's
out.
out.
Against anybody.
I kind of want to wake her up.
You've been
to
through
show her
too
the
much.
monkey.
All right.
Did you know?
Harry's going to hand the knife to Sammy. Also, have we ever?
Wait, I have one question because I rolled an
I don't know. I think it's cool.
mystery.
I have a cool wrist sheath.
I have
I thought
one.
you were just gonna stab yourself. Like, no. What are you doing?
What did you roll?
I rolled.
But you gotta
I
roll.
got a
So
9,
go ahead.
so I get
So go
one.
ahead.
I look at the monkey. What sort of creature is the monkey? Is it actually a monkey?
It's a great question. So the monkey is indeed a monkey,
stupid.
but it's also an eternally bound creature,
Oh no!
as it
poor
sort of
guy.
exists forever.
Wait. So is he the monkey in the typewriter?
No,
Did he write Shakespeare?
no. There is a metaphor for this, but I don't think it's for this moment. And so, but anyway, he waits and then he gestures to the door open button as you guys are going down and goes bing, and the door goes opens up.
While we're moving?
Yep. And you see as the platform is now descending, your perspective is shifting, and you're seeing the whole pyramid sort of form as you're heading down.
Nice.
And it's blackness around the pyramid. And as you go, it finally reaches the bottom, and you see before you what would be an actual pyramid in a black, in eternal blackness. And then you sort of squint, and just beyond are stars. And as you sort of get in, you see a little bit of like sand brush its way inside the elevator, and the monkey very quickly crawls down, goes over to a little hatch on the wall, grabs a broom, and sweeps up the sand.
All right, this is it.
We're going in.
All right. Well,
Let's
We're-
leave the chair.
are we taking Marcella?
Yeah.
Charlie, this is gonna be stupid. Charlie remembers grabbing something from the diner on the way out. He remembers grabbing a banana for a snack, and he pulls it out of his back pocket and hands it to the monkey.
Just takes it politely, rolls its eyes, but then as you turn around, he's like, he like shoves it in his face very quickly.
I'll put Marcella over my shoulder.
All right, so
Without
she's
the
flopped
chair.
out.
Yeah.
Okay, so I
Yeah.
broke my binding on her.
No,
Okay,
your
cool.
binding is there. You can just remove it from the,
just slide
from
her
the
up
chair.
off the
Yeah,
chair.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yep.
Okay.
And so now she's over your shoulder, and you guys walk in, and you just see this massive pyramid.
Like pyramids of Giza.
Yeah, like pyramids of Giza, but it's made of like gray stone, and there are glyphs of green glowing upon it.
And there's an obvious entrance at the base.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, there
Does
is.
Charlie recognize any of
Right
the
there, see?
glyphs from the book that he got from the Thaddeus?
Interesting. You are scrolling through books, and you're like, there has to be a key to open this. Some sort of a key. And you just see Sammy's hand, sort of, he's tapping his face, thinking. And you see the top of his hand is a scarab.
Try your hand. Touch
I just grab Sammy's hand. Are we close enough to the pyramid? Are we up near it?
You look at all these glyphs, and as you sort of compare, it's very similar to a lot of these glyphs. And as you get closer, it would be too small for what the glyph would be.
Okay, so I gauge the range, learning from space to determine how to make the image on his hand match the size of the glyphs, and I just like keep dragging Sammy around back and forth, and then I put his hand up to fill in the gap in the glyphs.
Yeah, he puts his hand up there, and it's all like sort of lined up in a way that the sort of beetle is bisected, or it's like like you can see the halves kind of in the perfect center of this space. And in that moment, his hand sort of glows green for a second, and it begins to burn, and it hurts. Do you pull your hand away?
Nope, I'm holding his hand in place.
It burns, and then you sort of, and then it stops burning and sort of fades off your hand, and then it is behind. You pull your hand down, and it is a beetle, sort of
Gate.
shape, and then its wings go and open, and underneath is the door.
Oh, that's cool.
I just turn to Sammy and be like, "Thank you. That's for all the healing." And I start walking towards the door.
Yeah, I follow.
All right, so you guys walk towards this space, and as you get towards it, you see sort of like the tide sort of come in and out of the temple, as it's got like water on the bottom.
Well, we knew we were probably gonna have to get in the water again sometime.
My shoes.
Oh, Sammy, you can afford new ones.
I know.
If they aren't ruined by this point, I would be
No, I
very
had a
surprised.
different pair every day.
That is unfortunate.
Just kidding.
Charlie just trudges through in his leather shoes that have like scuffs and tears and are just absolutely wrecked, just because he can't afford new ones.
So you all step in.
Harry has.
No.
Not that again. Harry
I'm like
has
a dog with a clicker. You guys are like,
we have a Pavlovic response.
Yeah.
to that dig
At
now.
least we're not hearing that.
that's true.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so Harry is in the lead. He has a flashlight and he has his pistol ready, and he's looking around. Are there also glowing ruins on the inside of this tunnel?
Yes,
Okay.
like just like all the other temples.
Okay, I assume so. So if there is light, we can see what's going on. Is there also seaweed and other plant life hanging from the ceiling and on the walls? Okay, so it's just like the tunnels that we have experienced before. Okay.
Yeah,
just
so
seeing if there's
as
any
you're sort of
difference.
looking back, I mentioned the sand, and maybe I didn't do a super good job, but it felt like it was like the bottom of the ocean. Like it had
wet.
it had like water, it had like little corals, it had, and
Okay.
even we could go as far as like if you blink and you believe that it's not there, it wasn't, but ultimately you maybe even saw fish swimming through the space in the air.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's like the scene in Prince of Egypt. When
Yep.
they're walking through
Yep.
and there's this giant shark It's the cool scene of the whole movie.
Oh yeah.
It's just, I mean, it's one of the coolest scenes of the whole movie.
There we go. Charlie just turns to the others and he goes, I feel like this tunnel is shorter than the other ones, don't you? I feel like this one, we've made it like it hasn't taken us nearly as long to get to the other end of it as it has the others. Don't you agree?
Harry's gonna look at him confused and like,
I
oh,
suppose.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I agree.
Well, our reality is shifted, and that elevator ride could have been a lot longer than we thought it was.
Yes, but we're not. This walk isn't having to take us nearly as long as it did in previous pyramids.
Oh, you're right. It hasn't taken us nearly as long.
So I'm assuming you guys are using reality.
yeah, we are.
All right, cool. So there's this moment where you're
It's like, what are you
sort of
talking
believing
about?
this
Like what?
truth, and then you sort of feel the pyramid sort of and rotate, and when you turn a hallway moment, you're like, oh yeah, it's the end. Like you were gonna have to wind down, but you feel it sort of go in place, and now you see before you the area where the lantern tends to be, and you look around and you see a canvas against the far wall.
Anything painted on it?
Yes, it is a scene at night with a lighthouse near the manor and an ocean washing.
A very similar scene to what we've seen before.
Almost
Well,
all
not quite,
three
but
of
they
them
had
have been.
lighthouses.
This one has a lighthouse.
You said manor.
Lighthouse by
Near-
the manor.
Lighthouse
Oh.
by
Like
the
it's
manor.
always the same.
Yeah. Always the same scene, but the time of day is different each time.
This one is at night.
So the last lantern, we had to shift our perspective in space in order to effectively do it. For the first lantern, which Sammy wasn't there for, unfortunately, because he was in the hospital.
Yep.
Did we have to do anything with time?
Not really. We stuck a blade through the portrait and reflected
Behind.
the light from the
Right.
Behind the
Yes.
portrait.
and reflected the lantern. The
Would you change the time of day? Right?
No, that one was you use the spear to reflect the light
off of the lighthouse
onto the lantern.
into
I
the
would-
lantern.
And we have the lighthouse that's on in the painting.
Yes, already.
All right. All right. Sammy, set down Marcella, and let's see if we can figure this out.
We want some help?
What do you mean?
We got a fourth brain. Fifth brain.
No, a fourth brain. Yours doesn't count.
I got a
Se-
knife.
He
Harold.
Harry says that
No, I'm
in a
just
friend.
kidding.
in a friendly way.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Do we want to wake Marcella up?
Not yet.
I.
Just put her up against the wall.
Yep.
All right. So, Harry's gonna look around to see if there's any more spears, as we've utilized one in each of the previous lanterns. Just have it.
and
If there's a pattern.
and we no longer have canvas.
There's not a spear.
Okay. Is there a obelisk kind of in the middle of the room, such as
Yeah,
the
and it
previous-
goes to the ceiling like it always has.
Okay. Just is there any noticeable difference in kind of in the setup of the room, or
No, it's almost exactly what you'd expect.
okay? Gotcha.
Charlie looks at the painting and he looks to see if there's anything in the scenery that does not match the reality that they are currently aware of being in that scene. So, like the single-story manor, the position of the lighthouse.
Well, it's nighttime in the picture.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So,
Harry is also looking.
What
kinda-
are you feeling, Sammy?
It's too easy.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's too easy.
what do you think then, Sammy?
I don't know.
Harry is looking in the corner.
Marcella was so adamant to light the first two and then not light the third. But then was waiting till Saturday. Does lighting the third assuredly behind
Him?
Yes.
I mean, from everything that... we were told that we needed to light the lanterns from Thaddeus.
Time wanted you to do this?
Yes.
Okay.
What
Good
was
question.
You talked to space. What was space's
Can I read a
perspective on
bad
this?
situation?
Yeah.
Can you read?
He can read contracts.
This is true.
7.
Hold one.
Are there any dangers we haven't noticed?
Of course.
Yep.
Duh.
Oh. I get it. Yep. Cover our butts.
I mean,
No, there is a better response to that. I'm not going to be a total jerk.
No, I wasn't going to argue at all.
Are there any dangers you haven't noticed? Actually, no, I'm going to do this. Are there any dangers you haven't noticed? And I'll ask you, are there?
Oh.
Ho ho ho.
For sure.
yeah. I mean, no matter what Harry wants to believe, he knows that there are dangers here.
Yep.
Just because in the previous two, there have been things that have come out of the walls after.
What has come out of the walls?
Minnie
Tho-
Mouse.
those are the mini mouths.
Is there a mini mouth in this room?
Not yet, but there wasn't in the room before the first two either. So, just with Harry being...
Here's a fun question. Do you really believe that you're in the right place right now?
Yes.
based on everything that we have seen, yes.
No.
No.
This is Harry speaking. From everything that he's seen, yes, it would make sense that we're in the right place. However, this has been easier than previous experiences, and he is not sure if they are lucky, more experienced, or something is not right.
The only thing that's... Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're fine.
The only thing that makes Charlie even remotely question it is the monkey, because the monkey has always only been associated with space. He has never been around with time. He's never been around
reality.
in any other situations with reality. I mean, we've never been in an elevator around reality, but just that's the only thing that makes him question it. Other than that, the evidence and the everything else that we've done to try and find this pyramid makes it match up that this would be the actual pyramid.
Catherine doesn't think this is it. It's too easy. And so she walks over to the painting and touches it. Is it a real painting or is it like the others where my hand goes through?
It's a real painting.
We're not in the right room.
I think we're close.
Mm-hmm. I think this is a...
Obviously, this is what they were trying to hide.
Right.
But I mean, where else could it be? We know that's in the promenade, right? We know that.
Let's think of every place we've checked.
Where's Sinclair's party? Is it this? Is it here?
It's
Well-
above. The party is in the promenade,
Right.
above by the gazebo, which we didn't go to.
I know.
But we know that that was the tip of the pyramid.
Unless the entrance is at the top of it instead of the side.
I mean, we've had to go through.
The
That-
side on all the...
I mean,
Yes.
we might be. Our doubt might be skewing the reality. It just it feels too easy. Like, oh no, big bad guy we're gonna light this lantern, and it's under a service elevator that all we had to do was believe there was a button to get down here. It just feels it feels like stage one.
Mm-hmm.
Should we ask Marcella? Should we wake her up, see what her reaction is to this?
I love that idea.
All right.
Charlie slaps her.
She wakes.
All right.
Oh. Right, she responds.
Yeah.
As she does.
Marcella, do you know where we are?
I'm assuming we're in a temple.
We're about to light the third lantern.
Okay.
and we wanted you to witness it.
Okay.
Catherine, do you, Ross to Taylor, do you want to read her mind, kind of see what she's thinking, see if she's like actually worried that we're in the right spot, or she's like, oh, those fools were
Yeah, I mean, I'll try to investigate her mind.
right.
Ten.
Okay.
All right.
What are you doing? Reading or investigating?
Investigate. Well, I'm reading.
I know.
her
Are you
mind,
reading
but-
a bad situation or are you investigating a mystery?
Ooh,
I know.
I think you should read.
I'm gonna read a bad situation.
Okay. What do you got?
What's the best way in?
What's the best way in? Okay. And you're reading her mind.
Yes.
So it's what she's going to know is the best way in, right? And now she was almost 1,000% certain that you all didn't light the lanterns.
Mm-hmm.
But you understand that that was just wishful thinking. Where she was trying to believe it so hard that it was totally true. In this moment now, you see that you've defeated that, and she understands that you did light the lanterns. And in that moment, the best way in isn't the way you came in.
I figured.
So, side question outside of Marcella's situation. If she believed that they were lit, but not that we were the ones that lit them, who does she believe lit them? I thought of this earlier and completely forgot to ask that question. or
It
bring
could have
that
been
up.
anybody. She could have been like, Waterford's lighting them because he knows the plan and how we need to light to shut them down. Like, it could, there's so many people. It could have been Peter, Arthur.
Okay. That is something that we should probably think about
Yeah.
for the future, but not necessarily in this situation. Okay. Sorry, just spoke my piece.
What's my best way? No. Yeah, what's my best way out?
Your best way out is time.
So what do we do?
Ooh.
I mean, if this isn't
We
where,
wait.
Well, that's interesting because that would make sense because we used reality to light the first lantern that we found. We used space so time would be the one to unlock this one.
oh, reverse order,
Yeah.
maybe.
But what time do we need it to be?
The painting is nightfall.
So we would,
Do we have any of the books that Thaddeus gave us?
I have one, yeah.
Does anybody have the one about the end of the world that he wrote?
That would be
the novel.
Taylor
That
has
would be
the
me.
rough draft of it, yeah.
It was
Or
more of
Catherine
a.
has
It was
the
more
rough
of an
draft.
understanding that he exists in the future too. That was kind of the context. It's not necessarily a direct clue.
Okay.
What's
Thanks.
most vulnerable to me?
What's most vulnerable to you is Marcella. Marcella knows that the thing that you haven't noticed, the danger you haven't noticed, is that you all trusted your whims blindly.
Weren't we told to?
Not blindly. If our whims are true, when reality has power, they are true. Not could be true.
If reality is stopped and space is stopped, what is left?
Time. But I
Was
thought we-
time ever stopped?
We would assume that at some point he has been stopped in the past, previous centennials.
Based on the information that time gave us.
So was reality not really the problem?
Have we been working?
With the bad one?
Well, no, because the many mouths are obviously of reality, and we lost contact with time after lighting the first lantern.
No,
Assume.
second one. Because the first
No,
lantern...
we lost with space first.
Yeah, space
No,
first.
space second.
Space was second.
Oh, okay. No, because we went and visited the Thaddeus after we lit
Yeah.
the first one.
Yeah,
You're
but he
right.
didn't have any power. We lost the paintbrush after the second lantern.
That's right. But time saved you after you visited space
Correct.
and sent you back 3 days.
Like you, I think I'm going to have to let you ponder this over the next month, over the next couple spaces in time, because that is a lot to chew on. Yeah. I'll see you next time. There it is.